Barbra Streisand decided to come to the defense of Hillary Clinton in a particularly face-palm-worthy way. So she tweeted the following. What's the issue about Secretary Clinton getting $225,000 a speech when President Bush 41 and 43 got $1 million and Trump gets $1.25 million? Okay for men, but not for women? No. It's not okay for anybody. There's not a single person who's arguing against Hillary Clinton taking money that hasn't also argued against men taking money and all politicians taking money. The problem is money in politics. The problem is the corrupt system that now makes us effectively an oligarchy, according to political science research, and no longer a democracy. The people never get what they want. It's only the moneyed interests. It's only the rich. It's only the donor class. So when you try to pretend like, oh yeah, all the people who are against Secretary Clinton taking money, they're for it when men take money. No, you made that up. You made that up. And let's be clear, what you're arguing for here is, well, when a woman decides to be corrupt, then it's okay. But when a man does, well, that might be a problem. Maybe we could argue against that. But Hillary's in a special class. You can't critique her. She's a woman. You can't critique her. She's a woman. Oh, please. You're guilty of what you're accusing others of being guilty of. And they're not guilty of it at all. It's the arguments that people are stooping to in order to defend Hillary Clinton are just mind-numbing. Like, you would think that you would put aside the gender politics and the identity politics for a second, and you would try to understand your opponent's argument. And their argument is, it's crystal clear. Hey, when she takes money from those interests, she's going to do their bidding. And it's not even necessarily her fault. It's the nature of the system. When you set up an incentive structure, people are going to respond to the incentives. And the incentives are, hey, raise money from rich donors and corporations, and then when you're in power, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, or you're done. You're not getting reelected because you're not going to raise money the next time around, so you won't be able to run ads and get your name out there. But no. What's the problem with Hillary taking money from people who inevitably are going to want favors as she ignores the American people? What's the problem with that? It wasn't a problem when men did it. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And I'm not going to give her a special pass because she has a vagina. This is just like the argument she made against Bernie in one of the debates. By definition, I am not part of the establishment because I got a vagina. What now, bitch? This is what she said to Bernie, more or less, except the what now, bitch part. What are you going to do? Look at my genitals. They ain't the same as yours, so I get to do whatever I want. What is this? And I think the most important point here is it besmirches feminism. That's why I call this McFeminism. It ain't feminism, it's McFeminism. It's this third wave kind of feminism where you just pull the gender card to get away with other shit. And you pick issues where there are no issues, and you make a mountain out of a molehill, and you say, this is sexism. You're against Hillary Clinton taking big money and then doing the bidding of those donors? Sexist. Or not, but I know. You can dismiss what I say by definition because I have a penis. I must just be a Bernie bro. It's not that I support Bernie Sanders for literally all of his policy positions. Medicare for all, universal college, getting money out of politics, okay, stopping the wars in the Middle East. It's not that I support him because of that stuff. I must support him because he's a dude and because I'm just so sexist that I can't consider voting for a woman. That's exactly why I'm against Hillary Clinton. Even though I've already said 1,000,000 times, and I'll say it 1,000,000 more, I would vote for Elizabeth Warren today if she was running. But that doesn't count. Somehow I'm still a Bernie bro and I'm still sexist, even though I would support Elizabeth Warren for president, because I support Bernie over Hillary. Keep making your ridiculous arguments and people will keep running to Bernie Sanders. That's what's happening right now.